Fact 11, Quentin Tarantino originally envisioned Django Unchained as a graphic novel before deciding to turn it into a feature film. The inspiration for this narrative style was born from his love for the spaghetti Western genre and his desire to create a visually striking and intense storyline that could capture the grit and flamboyance of classic Westerns in a new and innovative way. Fact 10, the character Django, played by Jamie Foxx, was almost portrayed by Will Smith. And Tarantino initially wrote the role with Smith in mind and even met with him to discuss the film. However, Smith declined the role due to creative differences, primarily because he felt the story didn't align with his vision of a love story at its core. Fact 9. The film features several cameo appearances by actors from classic spaghetti westerns. One of the most notable cameos is Franco Nero, who played the original Django in Sergio Corbucci's 1966 film. Nero's appearance as Amerigo Vespucci at the bar counter provides a subtle nod to fans of the genre, blending the old with the new. Fact 8, Christoph Waltz, who plays Dr. King Schultz, was initially hesitant to join the cast due to an equestrian accident that left him on crutches. The director adjusted the shooting schedule and scenes to accommodate Waltz's recovery, showing Tarantino's flexibility and commitment to having Waltz in the role, who eventually won an Oscar for his performance. Fact 7, Leonardo DiCaprio, who portrayed the villainous Calvin Candy, was so immersed in his role that he accidentally injured his hand during one of the intense dining room scenes. Instead of stopping, he continued acting, and his real blood is visible in the shot. Tarantino loved the genuine intensity of the moment and decided to keep it in the final cut of the film. Fact 6, Django's iconic blue costume was inspired by a painting, and the look was based on Thomas Gainsborough's famous artwork, The Blue Boy, which Tarantino and costume designer Sharon Davis felt captured both the elegance and rebellious spirit of the era while providing a striking visual contrast against the dust. Fact 5, Samuel L. Jackson's portrayal of Stephen required extensive makeup and prosthetics to transform him into the house slave character. Jackson collaborated closely with the makeup team to ensure his appearance would convincingly reflect the age and life experience of Stephen, further emphasizing the character's manipulative and cunning nature. Fact 4, the snow-covered mountain scenes were shot in Wyoming and marked a distinct departure from the typical desert landscapes of traditional Westerns. This setting not only provided a fresh visual aesthetic for the genre, but also paid homage to the diversity of the American frontier, illustrating the expansive and often unforgiving beauty of the landscape. Fact 3, Tarantino used practical effects whenever possible, eschewing digital effects to maintain authenticity in the film's action sequences. This choice was a nod to the classic Westerns that inspired Django Unchained, aiming to create a more immersive experience for audiences through real tactile elements on screen. Fact 2, the soundtrack of Django Unchained includes songs from varied genres, including rap and hip hop, which is unconventional for a Western. Tarantino curated a diverse collection of music featuring artists like Rick Ross and Tupac Shakur to create an anachronistic yet bold backdrop that reflected the film's modern narrative style and cultural commentary. Fact 1, Django's sunglasses are historically accurate despite appearing modern. In the 1850s, tinted glasses were available and often worn by those sensitive to light. Tarantino included this detail as a symbol of Django's transformation from a mere survivor to a heroic figure, blending historical authenticity with a character driven visual motif